What is up, CMS Braves? Welcome back to another edition of the 14th Colony Vodcast. It is Tuesday, December 8th, and we are going on an adventure today across the continental United States, the unexplored territory, via our textbook or online readings. Isn't that right, Mr. Congleton?
Oh, man, two gentlemen and a crew of people you may be familiar with, but we're going to learn about them again.
A Newfoundland dog. A big, huge black dog.
Nice. Old Lewis and Clark Day. You know, Jefferson sent him on this journey. It was like sending somebody to the moon. No idea. And they couldn't text you, email. They never called Jefferson. They just showed up 2 years later. Crazy.
We're back with some findings.
Kind of like how I feel on, when I come back to school tomorrow. I'm going to be like, I've been on a voyage. Been on a.
Who are all of you people?
What is going on? Who are these people?
You have some information to share.
Yes, I've grown a beard. I've explored new things. I'm a new person.
So we're talking about Lewis and Clark, obviously, but then there's also another important historical figure that we're talking about today. I can't really pronounce his name. Mr. Congleton, do you want to take a crack at pronouncing this gentleman's name?
I'll say it. He's a Haitian slave that led a revolt to win their independence. And Haiti is in a little island, in the Caribbean, and they beat the French, who were controlled by Napoleon, and they led a revolution. His name is Toussaint Louverture. Okay, there, click that button.
Let's get a reading of this. So listen close. This is the actual pronunciation.
Toussaint Louverture.
That's exactly.
Toussaint Louverture.
Toussaint Louverture.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, just like it. But that's one. He's a really fun historical figure to study. So that'll be good today as well, guys. So they're on day 2 of their notes. There was some confusion with the turn-in yesterday. Those of you that are avid listeners of the 14th Colony Vodcast knew full well that was due on Monday of this week. If you don't listen to the 14th Colony Vodcast, you might have been confused about the due date on last week's weekend review, but that needs to get in. A lot of people did not turn that in. I know there was some confusion on it, so I will be taking that all week, at least in my class, with no point deduction for being late or anything like that. Just make sure you get it in because you have another one that's going to be due on Friday. But those of you that did this, again, I'm beating a dead horse here. It's not hard if you just do a little bit of work every day. Okay, so that should be pretty easy to get that in. Turn it in. Send me an email when it's in. A lot of late work has been coming in. Okay, so if you have emailed me and you haven't got your grade in right away, that's because I'm being bombarded with late work. Okay, so I'm doing my best to get that in. Just have some patience. All right, Mr. Congleton, you got anything else before we get out of here?
No, just take care of business a little bit here and there, and honestly, just sit down, lock it in, really focus, and get those notes in. Be detailed with your notes. Read through it, make connections, fill the space. Okay, get that information, jam it in your head, and then let it all out on Friday.
Let it all out. And remember, make a video. I had a couple people turn it in with just their notes, their notes look great, but you need to have a video just kind of walking through your notes. That should be the easy part. So get that all done, get that taken care of. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. And as always, be excellent to each other.